All right, today we're going to dive into a concept that could fundamentally change how software is built. It's called Sprint Flow AI. I want you to imagine a manager for your entire development process, but it's not a person. It's an AI, living right inside the tools you already use every day, like Jira and Confluence. But hey, before we get into what this AI does, let's talk about why it even needs to exist. Just think about this for a second. How much of your team's week is spent not on building amazing software, but on all that administrative overhead? That's the real problem we're tackling here. All that digital paperwork that just slows innovation to a crawl. And the culprits are always the same, aren't they? You've got those endless product requirement documents. Then there's that mind-numbing task of breaking one big idea down into what feels like 100 tiny Jira tickets. And of course, the constant context switching just to drag a ticket from in progress to in review. This is the friction that completely kills momentum and keeps great teams from doing their best work. So, how do you actually solve that administrative drag? Well, this is where Sprint Flow AI comes into the picture. And look, it's not just another productivity tool. It's a whole new way of thinking about this stuff, an autonomous co-pilot for your entire team. And this is the key difference right here. Sprint Flow AI isn't just a chatbot that you ask questions. No, it's an AI workflow engine. Its one and only job is to automate all those administrative headaches across the entire development lifecycle, from the initial idea all the way to the final deployment. Probably the best way to think about it is like this. It's a general contractor for your software. You don't tell a contractor how to pour concrete, right? You just give them the vision for the house, and then they create the blueprints, manage the crew, and handle the whole schedule. Sprint Flow AI does the exact same thing for your project. You give it the vision, and it manages the execution. And this isn't about helping just one person on the team, not at all. The goal here is to automate the administrative busy work for everybody, the product managers, the project managers, the developers, and yeah, even the release teams. It's all about streamlining the entire human workflow. Okay, so that all sounds great, but how does this general contractor actually work? Well, the whole system is built around a 6-phase automated workflow. It's basically a continuous loop that can take an idea from a simple chat message all the way to a fully documented release. So here it is, the entire automated loop at a glance. You can see how it just flows so logically, from a simple conversation to planning, assignment, engineering, real-time status updates, and finally documentation. This isn't just automating one little piece of the puzzle, it's the whole shebang, the entire software development lifecycle, basically running on its own. So phase 1 kicks off with a simple conversation. A product manager might type in an idea, something like, let's build a fraud detection system. From there, an AI agent, part of Atlassian's Rovo platform, acts like a super experienced PM. It starts asking all the right clarifying questions to really flesh out the requirements, and then it goes ahead and writes a complete product requirements doc right there in Confluence. Now, once that PRD gets to green light, the automation just keeps on going. The AI agent reads that entire document and breaks it down into this perfectly structured Jira hierarchy. We're talking everything from the high-level epic, like build fraud detection, all the way down to the nitty-gritty individual subtasks. And the best part? It's all created and linked up for you automatically. But creating the tickets is only half the battle. You still have to ask who's going to do the work. Well, Sprint Flow handles this with something called a knowledge store. It actually analyzes your code base to understand who owns what part. Okay, so now we're moving from project management into actual engineering. Another piece of Atlassian's Rovo platform, this one's called Rovo Dev, it picks up the assigned ticket. It understands the technical requirements, generates some boilerplate code, creates a new branch in your repository, and even opens the initial pull request. The AI is literally kicking off the coding process for your developers. And hey, remember one of our biggest frustrations? Manually updating Jira tickets? Well, this phase just gets rid of that completely. The system listens for events happening in the code repository. So when a developer opens a pull request, the Jira ticket instantly moves to in progress. When it gets merged, boom, it moves to ready for QA. No more manual ticket dragging ever again. And to close out the loop, the system handles that final off and rush step, documentation. After the features are all deployed, the agent scans everything that was accomplished, all the merged pull requests, all the completed tickets, and automatically generates and publishes these super detailed release notes in Confluence. The project literally documents itself. So, when you put all 6 of those phases together, you start to see that this is way more than just another AI assistant. It's a fundamental shift in how work gets done. Let's break down why this is such a game-changing idea. First up, it's all about the ecosystem. Sprint Flow AI's biggest strength is that it's not some brand new tool you have to get your team to adopt. It's built on Atlassian's own development platforms, Forge and Rovo, which means it lives natively inside Jira and Confluence. So it's not another app to switch to. It's an intelligence layer that just supercharges the tools your team already knows and uses every single day. The second reason this is so powerful is that it's not just a nice-to-have feature. It's a painkiller. It's not a vitamin. It's designed specifically to get rid of the parts of the job that, let's be honest, developers and managers universally hate. Think about it. It automates that tedious ticket creation that bogs down product managers. It gets rid of the constant context switching for developers, letting them stay in the zone and actually code. And it makes that last-minute scramble for release notes a thing of the past. It just solves real daily frustrations. And number 3, this thing is built for the future. This 6-phase workflow, it's really just the beginning. Because the AI has this complete end-to-end view of the entire development process, it can go way beyond just automating the work and start providing some incredible insights. Just imagine automatically identifying your team's biggest bottlenecks, or accurately estimating project costs, or even predicting delivery dates based on real-time progress. Which brings us to the ultimate vision here. We started off talking about automating individual tasks, but what if the system could not only execute the plan, but actually create the plan itself? What if your projects could truly and intelligently plan themselves? Now that is the future a system like Sprint Flow AI is pointing towards.